September 27th, 2022 brings us to episode 446 of 413 Sports Talk at 5:51 p.m. on this beautiful Tuesday where there's fucking nothing going on. Boring, no sports. Who gives a fuck about baseball, honestly? Nah, though, it's real shit. It's beautiful to be in downtown Springfield. A little bit of a chill, sweater weather, so to speak. So, we're down here recording this episode. We'll be back tomorrow morning in Forest Park very early, just to soak in all that zen and the peace that the morning brings down there in Forest Park. So we're gonna talk news, and you already know, get into the show. So the NFL officially ends the Pro Bowl, and we'll have it turned into just a skills competition. The Pro Bowl was fun when I was young because there were a lot of stars in it, and all the defenses just taking people's heads off, honestly. So I think the Pro Bowl was a good thing. Did it get cornier as shit went along? Maybe, you know what I mean? And then when they changed plays and you can only do certain formations and shit, it kind of like lost its allure, so to speak. But no matter what it is, it's football. So, as a fan, you're just going to adjust and get along with it and like it, or just going to not watch football, and that's what it is. Some other stuff, I don't know what it is or what it ain't, but Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets fire head coach Jeff Collins and athletic director Todd Stansbury. The Yellow Jackets have lost 9 straight games to FBS opponents, losing to UCF Saturday 27-10. That was dude who just a couple months ago tried to say that his team could beat Alabama, could beat like any team, should be like ranked number 1 in college football. Dude, I guess they finally figured out he was doing drugs or something, because that statement was outrageous. Of many things, and that's just putting it lightly, honestly. Canada drops their vax protocols for both athletes and visitors to the country alike, which is all good and all that, get these people in where they need to go, and let's just get back to sports, get back to having fun. Here's something else that I found kind of funny yesterday. All right, head coach of the Miami Dolphins, McDaniel, says that Tua is not, I repeat, not under concussion protocol, which looked like he shook up his brain at some point. That melon got washed the fuck out. As was clear in, like, the way he kind of got up. Granted, Matt Milano, that was fucked up. I don't know what's whatever. Looked like a late hit, yo. So Matt Milano's coming in, he's coming back like this way, and he kind of like hits him. Tua falls back, boom, hits his head. But now, what's fucked up is Tua gets that concussion. What if he doesn't pass protocol? And then now you're a franchise quarterback who's starting to do good, put some good games together. That's fucked up. Hey, I guess that's the business, it's the nature of this game. Next man up, right? Tua's not under concussion protocol though. Texas A&M Aggies, they lose their top wide receiver, Anais Smith, to a season-ending leg injury. He sustained a fracture and was the leading receiver with 15 catches for 291 yards and 2 scores during this young college football season. Aggies have struggled lately offensively, and it's not like stuff like this helps them all. Anyway, that's it for the news. What's up, Monday Night Football? We have the Dallas Cowboys over the New York Giants 23-16. Great game. Really wanted the Giants to win, honestly. I can't stress that enough. I think they were on a roll, this little 2-game winning streak that they had. We want to see Danny Dimes get into some type of rhythm with those guys, Kadarius Toney and all those other targets, what have you. But hey, a loss is a loss. What can you do? It's one game. You know what I mean? It's already Tuesday evening. You know what I mean? As their teams are already practicing, scheming, game planning for their next opponent. So we gotta get over that loss. Yeah. How about Cooper Rush though? If you follow us on our Facebook page, you'll see that I talked to a huge Dallas fan in Brian Bracey. Shout out to you. Kind of knew that you were going to be mentioned on this episode today. Cooper Rush versus Dak Prescott. Cooper Rush is 2-0. He takes care of the ball. He's got a little bit of scramble, but he's not a fucking walking mirror. And I just want to say, it's a little bet, a little dark horse, quiet bet. I think that if Jerry has something to say about it, I see them going with Cooper Rush. Honestly, I do. I don't care how long Dak's out. 2 more wins, that's very convincing. Now let's talk MLB. Worked too many contests last night. Atlanta 8, Washington nothing, Pittsburgh 8, Cincy 3, Toronto 3, Yankees 2 in extras, 10 innings for that one, and Baltimore over Boston 14-8. As you know, being a Red Sox fan, I kind of don't give a fuck anymore because we've been out of the playoffs since like mid-June. So it is what it is, huh? NHL preseason debut, LA Kings over the Las Vegas Golden Knights 2-1 in overtime. Seattle 3, Edmonton 0, Nashville 4, Florida 3, St. Louis 4, Dallas 0, New Jersey 2, Montreal 1, and the New York Rangers 4, New York Islanders 1, and that does it for NHL. Now on to Western Mass Sports. We are talking girls field hockey. West Side over Southwick 1-0. Franklin Tech over Mohawk Trail 8-1. Amherst over Smith Academy 4-2. Greenfield over Pioneer Valley 2-0. And East Long Meadow does the same score to Westfield. And quickly we move on to soccer. Pioneer Valley over Gateway 3-0. Belchertown over Southwick 2-0. Commerce 17, Duggan 1. Ouch. Drury 4, Taconic 0. Pope Francis 6, East Hampton 0. Hampshire 6, Frontier 0. St. Mary's 6, Greenfield nothing. Mount Everett and Hopkins tie at 1. McCann Tech over Springfield International Charter 2-1. Smithfolk over Renaissance 4-0. Monument Mountain and Granby tie at 1. Munson over Northampton 5-2. And Holyoke and Central tie at 2 with Mayhar finishing out Athol 4-0. Alright, really quickly moving on to volleyball. We have Putnam 3, Taconic 1, Wacona 3, Mohawk 1, Franklin Tech 3, Greenfield 1. Central does the same to Mount Everett. And now on to the next, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 schools, and they're all 3-0, starting with the team that I mentioned first and then second. Southwick over Duggan, Minnechaug over South Hadley, Apollo Freire over Renaissance, Westfield over Chicopee Comp, Turner's Falls over Mayhar, Amherst over Ludlow, Frontier over Westside, and Central over Mount Everett was 3-1. But anyway, the 7 schools that I had mentioned, their scores closed out at 3-0. And that's it for the girls' side of Western Mass Sports. Let's move on and talk boys' side soccer, where in Pioneer Valley Chinese Immersion Charter School tie up at 1. Hoosick Valley over Pioneer Valley Christian 7-0. Pathfinder 5, Smithfolk 2. Westfield Tech 7, Commerce nothing. Smith Academy and Granby don't score at all, and they tie. Hopkins and Springfield International Charter, and Bulldogs, they both tie at 4. Franklin Tech over Henry Charter East 2-0. McCann over Putnam 8-2. Pittsfield and Westfield tie at 2. Taconic 5, Gateway 0. South Hadley 5, Mayhar 2. Hampshire 8, Chicopee nothing. East Long Meadow 4, Westside 2, and Comp over Central 2-0. Ludlow over Minnechaug 5-0 as well. Talking about golf now. Minnechaug 165, Agawam 178, Frontier 12.5, Hampshire 11.5, Mohawk 20, McCann 4, St. Mary's 17, Pathfinder 7, Pope Francis over Southwick 160, 182, Westfield Tech 23, Springfield International Charter 1, Amherst 15, Chicopee Comp 5, and Palmer 13.5, Ware 10.5. And that is it for episode 446 of 413 Sports Talk. Raheem Escalade, beautiful downtown Springfield, as it's always beautiful 24/7, 365. Please see us on YouTube. We're trying to get our number of subscribers up on there, and we know that you can help us better than any. Thanks to all of 413 Sports Talk supporters. You guys are really the fucking bomb. Really appreciate you. Please help us get these views up on here as well. Special shout out and good luck to all the student athletes in our region and the coaches and schools that they represent. Hope everybody has a safe and healthy night.